Hey YouTube, this is Tom from Team RIW. Who do we have here?
Sam Nguyen.
And what did you do today?
My team and I got first place in a 3v3, dabble 3v3.
And what did you play?
I played Tearlament, but I played like a really spicy version. So we actually all played like different builds.
Different builds. Do you have any shoutouts before we get to deck profile?
Yeah, tons. Shoutouts to my team and sponsor, Pandora's Prodigies, Matt Hat TCG, Lil Fat Tony Gaming, Salt and Friends. Shoutouts to Eternal Games, Best Store, Sunny, and the whole Eternals family, best store, best vendors. Shoutouts to my girl, Emily, for coming and supporting me. She wore my other jersey. And shoutouts to my teammates, Dave and Tang. I couldn't have won without them. Yep. That's it.
All right, let's get to the deck profile.
Okay. So we played 2 Rhinos, 3 Sharon, 3 Hobness, 3 Melee. That's pretty standard. Next we played 3 Kelbeck, 3 Bedora, 3 Keldo, 1 Yugioh. We tried really hard to fit more Yugioh in, but it just wasn't really...
Was too bricky?
Yeah, we wanted to keep the deck at 40, so... and then 1 Diviner. This was kind of a interesting tech, like, in this particular build.
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot. It made my elf really productive, so this card was insane. Next we played triple Magnum at 1 Druis. This was okay. It was I played a mirror match like round 4, and I opened both of these, so I was able to auto win that. But otherwise they were like okay. I played against a lot of weird rogue decks. So. Next for the spells, we played 3 Perlamino, 1 Scream, 1 Mystic Mine out. This was the Spice, 3 Mass Change. So I played 1 Dank Daddy in my extra deck.
Dark Law, baby.
This was insane. In the mirror match, I made us both mill 10, and I changed Mass Change. And he scooped right after.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I think I only resolved this card like 3 times, but I auto won every time I did it, so it was pretty strong. Next I played 3 Droplets. I chose these over the Orange Lights. I didn't necessarily, I don't know how people go about playing Orange Light knowing that the math is like having it productive in your hand 26% of the time if you open it. That's just crazy to me. I understand like it's a blowout when it happens, but like I just couldn't resign myself to doing that, so I decided to just play 3 Droplets to be consistent, out, a Dweller. It was really strong. 1 instant, the God card, and 1 of each trap. Okay. For a clean 40 cards in the main.
Extra deck or side deck first?
Let's do side.
Extra.
Extra? Alright. My boss is extra. So
okay.
we played 1 Ruler Close.
Is that a Starlight?
Yeah, baby.
Too much money.
Borrow the hell out of it. 1 Kaleido, 1 Kit. If you know what you're doing, you never need more than 1 Kit. I learned that the hard way. 1 Dank Daddy, 1 Drago, 1 Gurura, 1 Mud Dragon, except for the fusions. Next we played for Lynx, Dark, Elf, Sprine. That's it. Starlight there too. These cards are insane.
Too much money.
Right. Then for the XYZs, Baguska, Dweller. I continued to play Exciton Knight. It was a terrible idea. I missed Beatrice all day. There was like 3 different times if I had Beatrice in my extra deck, I would have won a lot faster. Because I only dropped like 1 game total, so. I've justified it in every single deck profile I've ever played it. This was finally the one that I was like, there was no reason to play it. It did literally nothing. The other cards were good though. Zeus, card insane, and then Barone de Fleur.
Alright, side deck.
For the side deck, we played the Gamma package.
Why you play the Gamma package though? When Tyr is one of the main.
It sort of does the same. It does the exact same thing as Orange Light, where you're outing practically the same cards. The only thing you're not outing that's similar is like Shifter. If you're already starting to play, like if you went like normal Rhino and then went Shifter. So like that's the only like non-overlap. But everything else, like Gamma just serves the exact same purpose, but not having to like play Orange Light and then bank on opening like 2 cards to make it productive. Like you play the 1 brick, but I'd rather do that than like have to draw Orange Light plus the name. This was pretty spicy for the spells. I played 1 set rotation, 1 Mystic Mine. I sided this practically every single time I went second. Even against decks like Runic and Sprite, like they'd have to waste a card on this Mystic Mine, or I could bait out cards and still use it as like a tempo card. So it was still really good. Also, you could use this to play over the Runic Fountain. So it was really strong. 1 Harpy, just to beat sack decks. Wouldn't play it in like an actual event, but for like a locals, it's fine. 3 Twin. That's good. 3 Super Poly. I don't know if these were actually any good or not. They were okay. Didn't really do much. And then Flunder Hate.
So I'm player B, and I played Tearlament with Sprite. So
deck profile.
Yep. So I played 3 Sharon, 3 Avnus, Too Merely, Too Hard No Heart. Playing Too Merely, playing more than one Too Merely doesn't really come up except one game where these both got banished, but more often than not, you don't need more than 2. Especially considering that I never want to know this. This wants to be the one that I want to send off sprint. So I never needed more than 2, except the one time. Then I played a very small Ishizu package. The reason is because these cards suck very badly going second. So I didn't want to have these cards going second and banking on winning my die rolls to win. So I wanted, the 4 shufflers and then the Kelbeck, just in case I did play something that wasn't the mirror. Then I played the Nimble engine with sprites.
Why you play 3 Angler?
You play 3 Angler because this is the best one in the mill. And you always, if you draw a Beaver, you could always send the second Angler, and then you'll still have an Angler left in your deck for later.
I think 3 Beavers is a bigger question. Why 3 Beavers?
So I played 3 Beaver because if you draw one, your Angler is only ever sending off to special summon 1, and that's not where you want to be. Most of the time when you're comboing, you need the 2 names so you can fit your inboard can be with IP plus Dweller plus Elf plus the 2 traps and a tier, and then the Smasher. And then I played 6 Pistols because these were just the best cards in the mirror. Literally, these cards are insane. The only time I ever really top these out is against Flu. I even keep like a couple in against Sprite because like they're just big tempo cards. So, and then 3 Field Spell, Terraforming, Institution, nothing to say there. And then the Spells and Traps for the tier cards. I like this ratio. I don't think I needed more or less of anything. This actually comes up more to like recur the traps more than like being an actual mine out. But it's also good to have it for a mine out. For my extra deck, with 3 tiers and then 3 other fusions. Nothing to say there. That's pretty standard by now. And then for the links, I played Elf, 2 Sprint, Dark, and IP. This comes up your turn 1, so you're already using it, and you don't want to have to shuffle it back. So you play 2, so you can go this on your opponent's turn with your IP, so you can send early, so you're guaranteed to have a tier play on your opponent's turn. And then for XYZs, I played Gigantic Sprite, Dweller, Baguska, and Zeus. I don't think I really missed anything. There's an argument that there should be a rank 6 because I play so many Bestials, but it hasn't come up to where I needed it so far, so I'll just probably keep playing it like this.
Okay.
Then the side, so I played 3 Nibs for the Mirror and Sprite. Most Sprite and tier decks haven't been playing around this, so this ends up being a blowout whenever you resolve it. The one-time card, which never came up because I never went to time. These is just for Flu because Flu is your hardest matchup besides the mirror. I played 2 Twin, again just for backrow decks and mostly Flu. 3 Talents. These are insane against the mirror when you go first, and against Sprite because they're always activating card Bestials or hand traps, because that's the only way they can keep up with you when they're going second. So this just allows you to either draw 2 cards to gain back your tempo that you lost, or pick a card from your hand when you already just have full combo regardless. And then the last 3 cards is just there can only be 1. I didn't see this all day, but in theory this is supposed to be good against Sprite, XL Sister, and Flu. But like I said, I didn't see it all day. So.
Any shout-outs?
Same shout-outs as Sam. Shout out to Little Fat Tony Gaming, Salt and Friends. Shout out to my teammates. Shout out to Eternals. And shout out to my wifey mom.
We have here?
Best for last.
Best for last.
Hi.
My name is Tang. I'm from Team RW. And we played in the 3v3 and I won undefeated.
Alright, let's get
I played it just pretty much generic tier deck. And I guess I should probably do shoutouts first. First, I'd like to shout out Pam, best sponsor. Thank you very much. My team, Team RW, Ray, Brady, Gabe, and Richard for always helping me out. And lastly, shout out to Tone behind the camera, like always.
Hey.
And shout out to my girlfriend, my sister, and my mom for never believing in me.
That's a common theme.
So I played it just like Sam. 2 rhinos, 3. I don't know. It just to make room. Just 2 is a good number. I never missed the third one. Pretty standard. And then I played orange light. Unlike Sam, he didn't like it, but this card was a blowout when it came up, and it just helps against like it was like gamma and shifters and all that stuff. So it was really needed in my opinion. I did 6 pistols, pretty standard. I was testing 9 dragons at first, but then like Halo the Orange came up a couple times where like stopping like certain like card effects was just better than just having extra dragons. The one diviner, it was good. It helps me make Baron easier. Plus it helps me just send like the shufflers and stuff extra, and then on my turn I can send, their turn I can send more shufflers. And then max out on these and one Yugioh. Pretty standard. Like never needed the other 2. 3 field cards, 4. God card, and then just like the rest, I did just like Dave. I did 1 of each. I think this is just fine. I never really missed the second Scream. It actually was in my side pattern decided out a lot because I didn't really care for it going second. Never really missed. And then the 41st card was Tactics. It was just more of a, I don't know, it was a last minute thing. It didn't really come up too much, but it was okay. Extra deck, pretty standard, nothing new. 3 links, 1 of each fusion. I got a Starlight 2.
Starlight, baby.
1 of each. And unlike Sam's dumbass, I played it these because they were really good. Still instant fusions.
What you cut to put that in there?
I didn't really cut much. I just play different stuff compared to other people, like playing Exoton Knight, and like he was playing Sprite and stuff, so like it was just these instead. I think some people play Earth Charmer and like Access Skull Talker, but I just feel like these were just really good. I made this a lot, like if I get hand trapped enough, like sometimes I just have to make a Rue and then make this with a dragon. And then yeah, this card was just really good in general because like worst case was DD Crawl, and best case it was like grabbing like instant fusion blowout cards. And then you know, generic, like you need these against, you need this against birds, ban, and this card's just good in general. Like it actually helps you go in second a lot, like obviously, but like a lot of times it really was really helpful. And then last one was Baron. And then this is part of my level 2 combo, game 3. I did the Zombie World, just 1-on-1, the package. Didn't play against Flu, but Intestine is like just the blowout you need it, and you can always just keep reusing and stuff. So that was good. 3 nibs. I was like a big advocate of this card during when the Yugioh came out, and then I noticed that people were like not playing around this card, and like people were just playing on Super Poly, so they were like never ending on Lulu. So like this card was just a blowout against them. So like I really was happy I played this. I played a lot of combo decks like dragons and stuff today, and then Emirs. The Gamma, like I said, Sam played the same thing as me. It's just really good. I mean, just does the same thing as the Orange Light. Like I would have this and Orange Light sometimes. It was really good. And then 3 droplets and 2 twins. I let Sam's girlfriend decide if I'm playing the 3rd droplet or 3rd twin. I think I should pick the right thing because I never decided this card.
Alright guys, that's enough for deck profile.
Peace.
Peace.